Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl, here to bring you another reading for Aquarius. I'm just trying to get comfy in my little chair. Thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe, for protecting me and keeping me safe. Messages for Aquarius. Thank you. Aquarius, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. And I ask for messages, and here we have the Seven of Wands. You're standing up, you're defending yourself, and you're taking the higher ground in some cases. Three of Wands, because you want change and you want to see an end to something. And that's the Five of Wands, where you're contemplating, you're deliberating, you're dealing with other people. You're fighting off someone. Maybe it seems that there's people after you, or you're having issues with some people. Thought I heard something. Checking the camera. Okay. We have the Eight of Cups. So you're contemplating leaving or returning. We have the Death card because of something that has ended. Because you've grown, because you've changed, because you've opened yourself up to higher knowledge, higher understanding, facing your fears and wanting to move on, away from, having that focus on your future. Aquarius, you've been quite busy over the past few months. Now we're coming toward the end of 2024. This reading is for December. We're still in the early part. I think, what are we today? Today is the 8th of December. So what goes around is coming around. You're facing a reality here. The deck cracks open on the night. So it's either a form of forgiveness. You're thinking of yourself offering or being offered something. Again, going with that Seven of Wands and the Five of Wands and then the Devil. So you're very interested in someone and you're coming around to, I want to be with that person, because the Nine of Pentacles suggests that you are ready for a relationship. The Six of Wands says that you are very focused on attaining that relationship, whatever it is. I say it's with whomever it is that is very obsessed with you, or you're very obsessed with them, but still afraid to approach. There's a fear of approaching. Aquarius, you have to dig deep. You have to go deep within and face that fear. Yes, you may be disappointed and they may not want to go with you, but the fact is you face the fear and ask them anyway, and the deck splits open on the King of Wands. So it could be a fire sign that you're dealing with, and there's the Tower moment with that fire sign. Could be Leo, Sagittarius, even an Aries. That you have suddenly fallen out of, fallen into, want to get close to. It's a sudden reaction here. And then we see again with the Victory card showing with the not the Emperor, but the Tower. So you're dealing with this person or persons, depending on your situation, with the intent of bringing about dramatic change. Again, the Seven of Wands is reaching for the higher ground. Thank you, Spirit, for protecting me, keeping me safe. And I am using well, it's a new deck, in the sense it's the Witch's Tarot, and the new spread that comes with it is the 7-card spread that I'm using. It's really all about you, Aquarius, and it goes in a sequence of from the past to the present to the future to what action needs to be taken, people that you're dealing with, or people that you're dealing with, if it's a particular person or group of people, and how they affect you. And then, of course, the obstacle that would come with dealing with that particular group of people or person. Then the final outcome, again, it's about that Aquarius, but I had to take care of that card. It was just disturbing my view with the stain on it. So we start off with, this is the past and what's brought you to where you are now. So we have the Queen of Swords, and can I take the cards at random as the spread goes, and we have the World card. So coming from the past, you've come to realize, or you're waiting for some form of information, some truth that you need to know, or you need to hear, or you're waiting for it, and you're not accepting anything less, and it is a message of truth that you're waiting for. We have the World card, where this will change your outlook, and it will be an answer to where you fit with a particular person, if it is that you are thinking about someone, or if it is a group where you work, or who you're dealing with, whether it is for business or pleasure. You'll see where you fit with them, and coming from that information, you'll know where you fit, and it'll mean that you will be either moving on or you'll be continuing with the person or the group. And then we have the King of Wands coming back. This is your future, so becoming a father in some cases, or taking on that role of, I want to take care of, or I want to get married to in some cases. And this could be yourself, or it could be someone that you're dealing with, or just the attributes of taking care of, meaning that whatever truth that comes your way helps you to make that decision for or against, or to put more effort into, or to help the next person. It seems to be very passionate here, where it's someone that, again, it's personal. So it's either yourself taking on this role, or you're dealing with someone who is very passionate about their endeavor, or they're wanting to be closer to you, or they're wanting to deal with you on a higher level, in the sense where it's very argumentative. The passion is there. They have a plan of action that they really want to move forward with, and they're not going to take no for an answer. That's what's coming with this one. And for the action that's needed, there's a lot more work that needs to be done here. You're almost toward the end, and doors are going to open up because of the effort that's being put forward, and has already been put, but now you're almost to the end. So again, the information that you're waiting for is going to bring that into the fruition, because it will come to an end, in the sense where the first phase is done and now the real work is beginning. That's what this one represents, because it's the action to be taken. Here we have people that you're dealing with. So someone who's very emotional, someone who is very, very grounded, and they know what they want, and they're not backing down. They're very confident in their abilities and their capabilities, and they're seeing forward. They're really looking into what the future has for either both of you or for them in themselves. But they're very, very spiritually connected, in the sense where they know what they want, and they're very confident in their ability to achieve. The work that is being put forward is going to be on a positive outcome. And this person here, see, it is a water sign, and I'm really picking up the Pisces more than anything here. So you may want to look into who you're dealing with, and their ethics, and how they maneuver with you. If it is on a purely emotional level, or if it is on a level where they are visionary, where they want to work with you and they're projecting the future. They're really looking forward to working with you. Again, it really depends on the information that's coming. Then we have the obstacle in your way, and we have the Hermit. So it is information that is being blocked. Certain information that you're waiting for is not coming, and it is very important information. So you may want to question the person and going to go through the fine print, the details, and if there's a contract, and if there is no contract, you may be wanting to make a contract, because this person they have the ability to evade and not be detected. You want to be careful there, because it is information that they have that they're not giving you, and again, you're waiting for that information, and for you to go forward, you have to have it, because it's very important information. It seems to be you're dealing with something about knowledge here, and it's very finite, it's very focused on that, and the outcome here is Ace of Pentacles. So it's a form of having a home, it's a form of building structure, it's legacy, it's a business, it's very important to you. Whatever it is that you're dealing with, Aquarius, it is building up to be positive, because we have the Ace here. We have the obstacle in itself is the actual information, certain knowledge. So you may want to look into, do more research. We have the Page of Swords to prove that more research needs to happen here for you. You need to go in, dig in more information, or requesting it, in fact, because the work that is to be done is only just beginning. You're starting up something. It may seem that you've done quite a bit of work that has drained you, but now that was the first layer. Now you have to start again. It is continual. It is for legacy. So it is worth the effort, very much so. The person that you're dealing with is very intelligent, but you may want to stay on the side of ethics and morals, dealing with this person, because that is what this King here represents. And if it is that they're one and the same, they won't take no for an answer. This is the future. This could be you developing into that type of person, where you have your information and you're holding your ground, wanting to build on something with another individual who is very emotional. Again, the emotion is very, very strong. So like I said, Pisces comes in very strong here. Not ruling out the other water signs, but again, it is a question of building a home, having that structure for being determined to build a home. And having all of the information, because some of it is missing, and what is not, that you haven't received or you're waiting for, is very important. Then we have the Judgment card coming in here. So a second chance. Again, whoever you're dealing with, they're wanting to work with you. It's taking that action and being prepared to do more. Having a second chance because of information, and then making certain choices and being aware of those choices and not allowing any confusion. Again, not taking no for an answer may create some confusion. And then the Five of Wands with that deliberation. Going back to the Knight of Cups, where that offer and dealing with the fear of offering, and then the Queen of Wands. So it could very well be for some of you that you're dealing with a personal level, or romantic level, or the realm of marriage you want to get into, but the person that you're dealing with is going to be honest with you and have that equal ground with you. Again, it is the importance of that information that's being blocked that you need to know, and then have that wisdom to follow, because It's very important. I keep saying that. It's very important. You have to go within. You have to really dig into the knowledge and be prepared to ask certain questions or answer certain questions. Again, we have the hangman for being patient and holding back. And then we have that Ace of Wands. So we're dealing a lot here with fire signs. Either it is you have fire in your chart, or you're dealing directly with the fire signs and their passion, or it is someone who's very passionate, because if this is not you here, then this is you developing, or that you are dealing with. You're dealing with a very strong-minded individual who is very much in control, who has a huge ego. That needs to be looked into, because that is going to be what will create that blockage. If they're able to hide their emotions, if they're able to hide that information or certain information, which is very important. Again, if it's personal level or business level, you need to dig in. You need to be very meticulous. That Aquarius strength that you have, you must apply it. You really have to dig into the details here in order to have that new beginning come, and it will come. It will come. For some of you, it's not going to be as difficult, and then for others of you, it's going to be quite a feat. Just depends on your circumstance and who you're dealing with. But in the overall general message here is to get as much information as you can about whatever project it is that you're working on or who you're dealing with. You need to go deep into who they are and how they work with you. That is what you need to look at. But it is very positive with our World card, our Ace, and of course our Knowledge card here with Judgment, and the fact that it is dealing on a personal level. New beginnings are coming. You will have what it is that you do want. You've earned it. You've merited something here by dealing with the person or the group, or working the way you do work with the project, in the way that you do with an honesty that is it is very impeccable. You have to keep that. You have to keep that type of dealing with the person here, because they're very very intuitive, and they're very capable of keeping information from you. The message here, oh boy, look at that. Turn the card around. Okay, the message from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, the wolf again, taken care of. This is where our king shows up, very fiery. Again, the connection here with the fires, it could burn out. See that excitability, being that all the work that was done is only the beginning, is the first layer of the foundation of this legacy that you want to build, Aquarius. So this is where you have to be careful. You have to temper, and again, go in and looking for the details, working with the details, working with certain information that you know you need. That is going to help you maneuver your way. Spirit is guiding you here. Then we have the Ewas with the horse. So it is for connectivity with another person. Again, the proposal to the Queen of Wands, if it is that you are looking to do that, or if you are waiting for the proposal to come, it is going to be with a high level of determination. Again, they're not going to take no for an answer. But this is working together with another, having that commitment set, and it will work at the end. If you're looking for positive outcome, you are going to get one. Let's take a deeper look into Thurisans. Our wolf is The wolf protects his pack and does not back down from a challenge. Unlike the bull, who stands his ground unless significantly provoked, the wolf takes the fight to his adversary. He is driven by a passionate internal fire that can warm but also burn. If you don't heed the wolf's growl, he will eventually bite. Yeah, think of who you're dealing with, and if this is you, then you know how to temper yourself. Quite capable of that. The work that you've done sets the foundation for more work to be done. Headed in the right direction, either way. So Thurisaz has an element of chaos, destructive natural forces, aggression and conflict. So look into Aries. If you have Aries in your chart, or if you're dealing with someone who does, it's quite strong here with the fire. Even a Leo, I won't put it past the Leo, but I feel strong Aries coming through. The Thurisaz, has an element of chaos, destructive natural forces, aggression and conflict. These are united for the purpose of defense and protection. It can also symbolize potent male sexuality, instinctual will, vital eroticism, and a regenerative catalyst. It represents a tendency toward change through catharsis, purging and cleansing fire. Thurisaz is a sharp and painful stab to the thorn of the thorn. The sharp is the sharp and painful stab of the thorn that jolts us awaken into awareness. So it's coming into that knowledge, knowing where you want to go with it, and really having that oomph to move forward. Again, if it is that you're dealing on a level of business with another, then yes, it is exactly the power that you need to propel and build on your legacy. Aquarius, you're looking forward to something here. Partnership, it is going to work. It is a question of how you maneuver, and the work, again, is worth it. It's very tiresome. It could be in construction or it could be mental, but you are dealing with another that has to take on quite a force, and they are worth it. They really are. But you are needing to get information. Once you get that information, you will decide if it is really worth your while. Let us see the Iwas here. Iwas. Very positive, these runes. That's where I get that connection, saying that it is. Again, it's very, very potent in higher level of spiritual knowledge. Again, with our Hermit, reflecting off of the Hermit, that card. What does it say? Is the 30? Is the 40? 38. Okay. So the horse is a trusted helper and a stalwart companion on the longest journeys. Again, that comes back to our Queen of Wands, but you have to go through quite a bit before you get to her. That Queen of Wands here. You have to go through the knowledge, you have to go through discussion, you have to go through that confusion, or that making choices and bartering and really having it out in a conversation, and not skipping anything, and not evading, and not allowing that person to evade. Again, I told you it's going to be a lot of work here to communicate with our King of Wands, or for the King of Wands to communicate with the Queen of Wands. He was, while a swift energy uses no force, its way is persuasion, suggestion, and invitations of friendship. Again, very emotional. Yeah? The power of this rune lies in union and partnership. Uwas points to symbiotic relationships, to the joining of individual and harmonious beings. It encourages you to find flexibility and be adaptable to change. This is the time to grow with your heart, or intuition, not your head. Again, you're dealing with someone who knows how to maneuver with you. And it is up to you if it is that you embody the King of the King of Wands here. This is the tempering and being able to have that sense of honesty with your counterpart or the person who embodies the High Priestess. She, if not he, is very intuitive. On that note, Aquarius, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Until our next read, love and light.